In the quaint village of Alpenview, nestled between the arms of towering mountains, there lived a young girl named Lina. Her life was as ordinary as the next, save for one detail. Lina had never spoken a word. Not because she couldn't, but because she chose not to. The villagers often whispered about the silent girl, crafting tales about why she kept her voice locked away. Lina's silence was her sanctuary, a place where she could listen to the world without the clutter of her own voice. She heard the subtle songs of nature, the whispers of the wind, and the stories the mountains seemed to tell. But most of all, she heard the echoes. Echoes that weren't just reverberations of sound, but of dreams, hopes, and the silent pleas of her heart. One day, a challenge was set before the villagers by a wise old sage who visited Alpenview. The mountain, he said, holds a secret at its peak, a treasure not of gold or jewels, but of a power so profound that it can change the world. Whoever can hear the true echo of the mountain and understand its message will gain the wisdom to inspire 1,000 hearts. Many tried scaling the rugged paths, braving the cold and the treacherous winds, but one by one they returned, defeated by the mountain's silence. All but Lina, who watched from afar, her curiosity piqued. As the days grew shorter and the nights colder, Lina felt a stirring within her. It was as if the mountain itself was calling out to her, inviting her to discover its secrets. And so, with a heart full of questions and a backpack of essentials, Lina began her ascent, leaving behind the murmurs of doubt from the villagers. The journey was arduous. The mountain was unyielding. Its paths steep and its cliffs daunting. Lina pressed on, her resolve as firm as the ground beneath her feet. She faced storms that raged with fury, and at night so dark she could not see her own hands. Yet, she moved forward, guided by the echoes that grew louder with each step. Days turned into weeks, and Lina found herself at the brink of giving up. But it was then, in her moment of despair, that the mountain spoke, not in words, but in a symphony of sounds that filled the air around her. It was the true echo of the mountain, a harmony of every life that had ever touched its surface. Lina closed her eyes and listened. She heard the struggles of those who came before her, the joy of the birds that soared above, and the steady beat of her own heart. In that instant, she understood. The mountain's secret wasn't a whisper, but a roar, a call to embrace one's voice, to echo the truths of the soul. With newfound clarity, Lina found her way to the peak. As she stood at the top, overlooking the world below, she took a deep breath, and for the first time she spoke. Her voice cascaded down the mountain, clear and strong, an echo that would resonate through the ages. Lina's words were simple, yet they carried the weight of her journey. We are the echoes of our actions, our thoughts, and our love. Let your voice be heard, let your heart be seen, and let your life be an echo that shapes the world. When she descended, Lina was not met with silence, but with a chorus of voices. The villagers, inspired by her courage, found their own echoes, their own voices to share, and Alpenview was silent no more.